All across the Buckeye State, third graders are getting ready to take their Ohio State testing, a new reading and writing final which will determine exactly whether or not they can move on to the fourth grade. Our Michael Sandlin was at Birmingham Elementary this morning to get an inside look at this. And Michael, I understand this is all part of the state's efforts to increase reading levels across the state?
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. It's all part of Ohio's third grade reading guarantee, an effort by the state to increase reading levels after Governor DeWine recently revealed only 60% of third graders currently meet the standard. Now, teachers all across the state are getting their students ready because if they don't, those students just might end up in the same seats next year. It's third period at Birmingham Elementary, and Mrs. Pfeiffer's third grade class are going through one final review before they embark on Ohio State testing, drilling everything from the basics of starting the test to how to think through challenging questions.
And what's this last one? Whisper. Is that the one we want for murmuring? Absolutely good. Thank you for your thumbs up.
The test goes over all the different reading and language skills they've learned throughout the year, and the students have gone over the practice test portal again and again like their education depends on it, because to a certain degree, it does.
Students have to achieve a certain score on the assessment to move on to fourth grade.
That's Jennifer Lawless, a senior director of college and career readiness with the Board of Education. Right now, students need to score a 685 to pass. But Lawless says all is not lost if your kid is intimidated by test taking.
We provide additional support such as small group learning, working one-on-one. We call them intervention assessment teachers, and those are just a few examples. But that starts early on. We don't just start at the beginning of the third grade year and try to do all the supports within that one calendar year.
But Mrs. Pfeiffer's class, and many like it, have another hurdle that the education department is aware of. Just 2 years ago, as first graders, these students were learning to read and write over Zoom classes during COVID.
Our educators have been really working hard to overcome those deficiencies, and it certainly has had an impact, as I think it has had on all of us.
But Lawless says with the aggressive preparation she's seen at Birmingham and other schools across the state, she's certain the majority of these students are ready to pass the test.
Oh yes, they were doing amazing, and you could just tell by their responses to the individual questions that the teacher was asking that they had navigated that system many times before.
Those kids will be taking the test next week, and testing will continue through April into the month of May. And that score to pass 685 will likely increase next year, with the State Board of Education saying they plan on increasing the score every year until at least the 2024-2025 school year. Reporting in North Toledo, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.